Remember blockchain, the technology that was hyped and all the rage before generative AI came and took over the #1 spot in the hype cycle this year? Well, it's finding itself useful in this new AI-propelled era, serving as a crucial ally to AI. Canon and Reuters, in collaboration with Starling Lab, have developed a groundbreaking proof of concept that leverages blockchain to authenticate digital images. This comes at a moment where generative AI models can create highly convincing yet totally fabricated visuals. The technology embeds unique metadata into an image at the point of capture, preserving this information throughout the entire editing and publishing process. This innovation isn't merely a technological feat, it addresses a pressing societal issue. As AI-generated visuals become prevalent, public trust in news and media is increasingly compromised. Canon and Reuters are effectively rising to the challenge, offering a blockchain-backed assurance of image authenticity. This is a pivotal step not only for photojournalists, but also for anyone seeking verified information in a sea of potential misinformation. This initiative underscores the continuing relevance of blockchain, particularly as it intersects with the transformative capabilities of AI. Next up, as we grapple with the authenticity of images, another layer of complexity is added by the US Copyright Office, which has just issued a Notice of Inquiry, or NOI, on the intersection of copyright law and generative AI. The office is diving deep into the legal quagmire that AI represents, exploring issues like the use of copyrighted works in training AI models and the legal status of AI-generated content. This is part of a broader initiative launched earlier this year aimed at understanding the challenges posed by AI technologies when it comes to copyright law. The office is inviting public input on these matters, which will inform its advice to Congress and other regulatory bodies. This is a pivotal moment for anyone interested in the future of AI and copyright law. The office is actively seeking public opinion, and this is your chance to actually weigh in on the conversation. You can literally just go to https:/copyright.gov/policy/artificial intelligence and provide your thoughts on this directly to the Copyright Office. Here's your chance to have a say and help potentially form decisions that will impact copyright law on this very serious matter. In a fascinating twist that dovetails with the previous story on copyright issues, OpenAI is now in the legal spotlight. The company has asked a San Francisco federal judge to dismiss parts of 2 lawsuits filed against it by authors, including comedian Sara Silverman. These authors allege that OpenAI used their copyrighted books to train ChatGPT and that the text generated by the chatbot constitutes derivative works, infringing on their copyrights. OpenAI counters that the generated text doesn't violate the author's rights and has asked the court to trim these ancillary claims. My take is that basically OpenAI is claiming that their intent is to train the models to become better at processing language and the corpus of human knowledge. So the generated responses to prompts are not plagiarism or stealing of someone else's works. They're also basically making a case that the transformational nature of the technology makes it exempt. I may be wrong with my interpretation here as I'm not a lawyer. These are just my thoughts at the level of a layperson on the matter, but it will definitely be interesting to see where all of this goes. This case adds another layer to the complex relationship between AI and copyright law, and it's something I'll definitely keep an eye on as it unfolds. Next up, I need to take a quick moment to ask you for a really small favor that'll go a long way towards helping this channel. If you're finding these reports valuable, and I really do enjoy producing them for you, I would really appreciate it if you would smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It'll really help this channel with the YouTube algorithm, and that'll help me to be able to produce more content like this for you. Thank you. So you know how Elon Musk has been promising that he'll have fully autonomous self-driving Tesla cars on the market soon for many years now, right? Well, a few days ago, he live streamed himself in a Tesla that was fully self-driven until it wasn't. During a 45-minute drive using Tesla's unreleased full self-driving FSD V12 system, the car attempted to run a red light. Musk had to intervene, quipping that the neural net-driven system needs more training data on traffic lights. Critics like software CEO Dan O'Dowd are calling for a ban on Tesla's FSD, citing safety concerns. Musk's fans, however, are quick to point out that the one hiccup in a 45-minute demo isn't a deal breaker. But let's not forget, Tesla's self-driving tech is under increasing scrutiny, especially with multiple lawsuits blaming autopilot for fatal accidents. Making a left turn is a tricky business even for humans. Next on the docket, NVIDIA and Tesla are teaming up for something massive. Tesla has just fired up a supercomputer powered by a whopping 10,000 NVIDIA H100 GPUs. This is a beast, designed to crunch through the enormous data sets collected by Tesla's fleet to speed up the development of fully autonomous vehicles. To put that in perspective, perspective, it's even more powerful than the Leonardo supercomputer, making it one of the most formidable computing machines on the earth. What's interesting here is that Tesla is going all in on on-premises infrastructure, bypassing cloud giants like Google and Microsoft. This means they're not only investing heavily in the hardware, but will also be responsible for its upkeep. It's a bold move, but if it pays off, Tesla could have an unparalleled advantage in the race towards vehicle autonomy. Next up, OpenAI has released a guide for educators and teachers on how to use ChatGPT in the classroom. The guide covers various aspects, including suggested prompts, how the AI works, its limitations, and issues related to bias and AI detectors. Ways that OpenAI suggests that ChatGPT can be used include role-playing for skill development, curriculum planning, language assistance, and critical thinking. Next up, Baidu and Alibaba are making significant strides in AI, each with unique offerings. Both are Chinese companies. Baidu's ERNIE, ERNIE bot, focused on the Chinese market, has received official approval from Chinese authorities, making it one of the first generative AI chatbots to do so. The bot can handle tasks like data analysis and image inputs. Alibaba, on the other hand, has launched two new AI models. These are called Qwen-VL and Qwen-VL Chat, which are open source. These models can apparently understand images and engage in complex conversations. Both companies are aiming to accelerate the development and adoption of AI technologies, albeit with different and focused capabilities. Who didn't think that Chinese companies would get into the generative AI game? Expect to see huge competition from China. I'll definitely keep a close eye on Chinese AI as things progress. Next up, according to rumors, Meta is developing a language model called Llama 3 that aims to compete with OpenAI's GPT-4. The rumor was overheard by an OpenAI engineer at a social event hosted by Meta. If true, this would be significant because Meta plans to open source Llama 3, potentially offering a powerful, freely accessible alternative to GPT-4. This comes amid concerns about the lack of transparency in AI development, as Meta and other companies have been criticized for not being fully open about their AI models. Despite these criticisms and OpenAI's current dominance in the large language model market, Meta's rumored move could shake things up, especially if Llama 3 really does perform on par with GPT-4. Next up, the UN is getting more serious about having a global governance body for artificial intelligence. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres is convening a high-level advisory body for this purpose. The move comes at a crucial time when AI technologies promise a range of benefits but also pose significant risks, such as disinformation, labor market shifts, tech monopolies, and even AI being used on the battlefield, which is obviously very scary. The advisory body aims to create a universal approach to AI governance inspired by models like the International Atomic Energy Agency, which is obviously involved in making sure that atomic bombs don't proliferate. It will bring together experts from various sectors to provide guidance on harnessing AI for the benefit of all humanity, focusing on issues like data protection, risk assessments, and responsible use. The initiative highlights the urgency of including all nations in the conversation as AI's impact is global. If you're finding these daily reports informative, I would really appreciate a like and a subscribe, as this will help grow the channel and also help with the ever omnipresent YouTube algorithm. That's it for today. I'll leave you with this.
Woke up to the singularity stare me down. Didn't know what I should do. Should I stay in the tone? One day I was happy and free. A minute came up to me. It's a technological saying.